So let's take a look. You mentioned this plan. Here's Steve Bannon talking about it on January 6th.
So I keep saying the mantra, you call the play, now run the play, right? It's like the old Green Bay power sweep. It's very simple. Just one thing leads to another, very logical, and a victory is firm.
Don't you think somebody would have thought of this if the incumbent administration, through the president or the vice president, could just cancel the election outcome because he goes down to the Senate? Well, then a lot of people would try to stay in power. We have an entire system designed to thwart, and I want to say this respectfully, but it's the truth, people like you, to stop people like you who think that you can anoint yourself the reviewers of the voters, of the American people, of what they lawfully did, that you trump the Supreme Court, no pun intended. People like you are what the Constitution are designed to stop, and it worked, and it did stop you. Steve Bannon, as you know, is risking going to jail rather than just provide testimony about it. You, by contrast, are describing it in your book, some of the same stuff. So I don't know what he's afraid of that clearly you're not. But when you describe a system where, after all of the legal remedies are exhausted, the people who lost just make noise and then say that they won and seize power, don't you understand? I mean, this is my question for you because I get to talk to you directly here. Don't you understand that if that actually were the system, it would be dumb and dangerous? If the people who lost could just get up there and say, well, we want to do our own count, not the state law recount, not what the Supreme Court provides for. Everyone remembers Bush v. Gore. There are situations where they get involved, but just people in the Trump administration decide, well, we disagree. Don't you understand why people see your, whatever you want to call it, you don't want to call it a coup, your thing where when you lose, you stay in power, they see that as really dangerous?